Hello guys, you're welcome back to Academic Technology channel. Today we are going to talk about roadmap to your remote job. That's how to get a remote job while learning new technology or switching career. There are different techniques, different methods that you can actually follow to land your remote job, but today I'm going to share what has actually worked for people, what has worked for me, and what have worked for my friends to succeed in full-time remote employee. For most of us, it was hard. How are you going to start? Is there a particular website where you get this remote job? Is there a particular time to apply? Is there a particular way to arrange your CV? Or is there a particular stack I need to learn for me to land this remote job? But today I am here to tell you that if you follow these steps, you are going to land that job. Another important thing that I need to tell you is that in everything that you are doing, consistency is the key. Please, whatever you are doing, try to be consistent. These steps I'm going to share, I did it my own and it worked for me. I have colleagues, friends who did exactly the same thing and it worked for them. If you follow these steps, believe me, remote jobs will be flying around you and you will be the person to make a pick. The first step is to create a nice portfolio. I'm not talking about creating a flamboyant website, flamboyant design. I'm talking about making the portfolio about you. Talk about what you want, what you do, what you are about, what interests you, and what you have done in the past. Make it simple. There are many websites where you can actually create a portfolio. There's Linktree, there's LinkedIn, there's Peerlist, there's Polywork, but I personally prefer LinkedIn. I am suggesting LinkedIn because even people who are hiring are on LinkedIn. So when you create your portfolio on LinkedIn, you can be able to interact and attract the right opportunity. Another step is to create a good resume. There are so many websites online that can help you create resume. I'm not talking about 20-page resume. Any reasonable resume should be able to contain a one page. We call it one pager. Try all your possible best for that one page to contain every single thing that you want to put there. There are so many websites that you can use to build your resume. AI has made things very easy. I made a video about AI websites that you can use to build or generate your resume. I'll put the link on description if you want it. Create a very good resume because you will not be there when your resume will be speaking for you. If it's not good enough, nobody will want to hear from you. The next point is for you to master one skill. There is no need to learn every single thing in the world. Master one skill, that's one important skill that thrills you. Master it. Go for it, learn the basics, deep dive into it and master it. You can as well learn other things, but make sure that there is a particular skill that when anybody asks of, they will say they should come to it. Once everybody knows that this particular skill, for example, if you're a back-end developer and you're working with PHP, you can master Laravel. Become a guru in Laravel that once they ask of a Laravel developer, they will ask of you. If you're a front-end developer, you can decide to master just React, you can decide to master Vue, you can decide to master Angular. If you're a graphic designer, just master one skill. Make sure that there is this skill that is top-notch for you, that gives you joy. Then every other one will come as follows. It's always okay to master one skill. Then the next one is to choose what you love, what you have passion for, and what you have interest in. It's very important because if you are not happy doing this work physically at the office, you cannot be happy doing a full-time remote job. It's the same thing. Choose what thrills you, choose what makes you happy, choose what you love doing, choose what interests you. That is the only way you can keep going even when the going gets tough, because you have interest in this thing, because you love this thing, you continue to keep up. For example, I love programming, I love computer, I love AI, I love everything tech. The another one is to share your opinion publicly on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Share your opinion publicly. Make sure that people know about what you are talking about. Make sure that people know the field where you are operating, so that when they need your attention in a particular field, you can actually get referral from them. How do you share this content? For example, as a software engineer, you can use 50 days of DevOps, 25 days of programming, 25 days of coding, and the rest of them. You can share snippets as images on Instagram. You can share videos on TikTok, on YouTube, you can share write-up on LinkedIn, you can share threads on Twitter. But while sharing this thing, please make sure you use stuffs like hashtag 50 days of develop, 50 days of coding, 50 days of HTML. This way you will get more engagement. Then the next one is learn by doing. The best way to learn anything is by doing, not by watching a lot of videos, not by reading a lot of books. If you are not practicing it, you are not learning anything, especially practicing with a real life project. Create a scenario in your head. Whatever you are watching in the video, start practicing it on your computer. If you like, you can keep two computers side by side. You can divide your screen side by side, so that while you are learning, while you are listening, while you are reading, you will be practicing. By the end of the day, if you see how far you've gone, you will not believe that you are the person who achieved this lot. The next step is to share your opinion publicly, especially opinion that have to do with your area of field. For example, if you are talking about PHP, Laravel, if you are talking about JavaScript, if you are talking about Vue, if you are talking about MySQL, you will see me say something about it. If you are talking about Java, you will see me say something about it. That way you learn. When you share your opinion, you can even make your projects online, open source, that people will come in and contribute. When people come in and contribute, you will learn from there, and they will also know that you are capable of doing something like this. Start open source. Let me give you an important tip. If you are aspiring to work in Microsoft, if you are aspiring to work at Facebook, if you are aspiring to work at Twitter, go to their GitHub repository. Look for problems that you think you can solve and solve it. Once people start giving you thumb up on that your solution, you will see them start looking for you. You will see jobs coming. Little by little, you will see where you are going to. Another important step is to apply for fellowship and scholarship. There are so many times when Coursera is giving scholarship, Udemy is giving scholarship, MySQL, there are so many applications online that are giving scholarships. Apply for scholarship and fellowship, because when you get to that place, you will meet like minds, and that is the way you grow. That is where you announce yourself. When you do something that they cannot do, they want to learn from you. When you see something that you cannot do, you learn from them. That's how you grow. That's how you get referral. Apply for scholarship and fellowship. And the most important one is to join different communities. There are so many communities online. There is Google Developer Group, there is Facebook Developer Group, there is Microsoft Developer Group, there is For Loop, there is Girls Can Code, there are Kids Can Code. There are so many developer groups that you can actually join if you are into software engineering. If you are not into software engineering, look for a gathering where like minds, people who like what you like, people who do what you do, are gathering. Mingle with them, join a community, because sooner or later jobs will start trooping into that community. The leader of that community will start picking bright people who he or she thinks that can solve this problem that they are bringing, that can develop the solution to problems that are coming to him. You will start picking them and start referring them to jobs. Every company creates a community to get feedback, to get review, and to share their resources. When you join the community, introduce yourself and say things you want people to know about you. If there are issues you notice about their product, respectfully and humbly drop a comment. If there are solutions you think you can offer, humbly drop it at the comment. You can join their Discord, you can join their GitHub repository, you can join their Slack. The last but not the least is to talk about your favorite stacks everywhere. Anywhere you go, talk about what you do, talk about your stack on social media, offline, online, in any gathering. Tell people this is what I do, this is how it's done. Say it out. If you're a full stack, talk about full stack, so that if I go to your profile, I will see that you know things about full stack. If you're a front-end developer, if you're back-end developer, if you're a graphic designer, talk about graphic design. When I go to your portfolio, when I go to your page, when I go to your account, when I go to any social media where you're active, I will see that this is what you love, this is what you love doing, and these are the qualities, these are the things you can offer. Remember to always ask for referral, especially after doing a freelancing job. Ask for referral. It's important. Please, I hope you learned something new today. I'm hoping to see you back at your remote job. Please remember to subscribe to our channel if this is your first time of watching. Thank you.